Hey, look, gravitation. Cannabis got to be from up north or it's from Jamaica. No confirmation, then it's no participation. Never see it in rotation in my conversation. No need for confrontation. This is my observation. Let's go. Gravitation with observation. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm not saying I'm wrong. So apparently, Druski, you feel me, our favorite comedian on the internet, and Odell Beckham Jr., wide receiver, you feel me, prolific wide receiver, one of the GOATs, soon to be, future Hall of Famer, in my opinion, got caught up in a Diddy SA case. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly that, they're being accused of they got down with the get down in one of these situations at Diddy's house. But we're going to go ahead and let the Breakfast Club weigh on it, and I'll give y'all opinion. I'm going to give y'all my opinion after. Let's go.
Legend that like Druski and Odell Beckham Jr. were like doing anything at the beck and call of Puff. So he was telling them what to do. They were doing it. But yesterday, Druski did respond to this, and he says this allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and that individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system will be exposed. People who are trying to game the legal system and peddle false narratives.
I wish Druski didn't even dignify that foolishness with a response. Like whoever created that story didn't even try to make it sound believable. And stories like this one just make it harder for real victims to be believed.
And then also, it's still just a stain on your name. I get why he did say something. I mean, I'm almost certain he got a publicist that probably would tell him like not to, but when something like that, it's like, yo, come on, yo. Like,
yeah, I think that was the biggest thing.
He got a lot
his
going
brand deals
on.
and stuff like that. I think
You know what I mean?
the thinking behind releasing the statement was like it's moving already, and if you don't say anything, it grows bigger. But
right.
I mean,
Well, when you say something, it grows bigger. When Druski actually says something, that's when it becomes a real story.
I think for me, when I saw it, I thought it was fake. Like I went.
It's still a lawsuit
because it is fake.
But
No.
It's a lawsuit.
I mean, like I didn't think that it was an actual lawsuit that was filed. I thought someone created paperwork, and because it was only circulated on Twitter, there were no outlets that had picked it up. So I'm like, this paperwork has to be fake. Like someone had to have made this up. Then I went on the online system where you could pull the filings, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is real. Because it just seemed the claims were like so outlandish, and then I also was able to speak to some attorneys and things, and I'm like, okay, no, this is real.
Yeah,
like,
I get why he said something. I mean,
happening.
yeah, maybe he shouldn't, but I get exactly why he said something.
But the reason
Stressful.
why he probably said it because he was like 2018. I'm in my mom's house. I knew nobody, so it's like I wasn't even famous at this time. So of course this is frivolous, but he still is gonna have to get an attorney and pay for it, which is gonna cost him a couple $100,000, which sucks.
Yeah.
Now, because he got to spend money for a lawyer just to prove his innocence because somebody's looking for a quick payday. And I promise you, if people realized how often these civil cases go nowhere, they would stop doing this because folks do these cases thinking they're gonna get paid, and they rarely do. If more people knew that they wouldn't get no money from this, they'd stop wasting folks' time by filing this foolishness.
No, they wouldn't.
Crazy.
Now, I gotta agree with Charlamagne. Real talk. I gotta keep in Milwaukee. I see where he coming from, but at the same time, I understand where Jess coming from too. Like, bro, especially we living in a world nowadays that when you're silent, that's just another form of agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not speaking up, then also, you feel me, you cool with this. But I don't necessarily think that's the situation either. You feel me? Because check it out. Everything don't need to get spoke up on. Now I get it. This is a serious case. Understand that. But bro, people always say stuff. To me, especially with the internet, when you try to defend yourself, like I say, when you try to go on the internet and try to defend yourself, it doesn't look good in that case for you. And prime example, you feel me? Not even trying to be funny. His response is, look, he said, hey, bro, I wasn't even famous in 2018, wherever the case may be. I was still at my mama whoop. To me, I'm going to be all the way real, bro. That's not a good look because it's not about being famous or not. You don't need to be famous or not in order to have these accusations, you feel me, pointed at you. These allegations, pointed at you. You don't need that. So that's just like what Drake said, not to be like that, but on a hard part 6, I swear I'd be in jail if I'm way too famous for the, like, bro, what the hell is you talking about? None of that matters, bro. So it doesn't matter about your celebratory status, bro. However you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter about your celebrity status, bro. You could have been there and not been nobody just yet. But I get where Druski is trying to say, though. Like, bro, I haven't even came across Diddy. Like, bro, didn't even know who I was, bro. I'm still sleeping on the couch. I'm nobody, or I'm still in school, wherever he was at. You know what I'm saying? So, there's no way I could have been around during that time. So, like I said, it's like it's a catch-22. You feel me? It's a catch-22. Also, too, the piggyback off what DJ Envy said, the last part of that clip, when Charlamagne was basically saying like, hey, man, I'm telling you, if people know that they wasn't gonna get no bread, bro, they would stop doing this. You know, making these civil claims, because we all seen it with the Jay-Z situation, right? Hey, we want to know who's our accuser. Why can't she be identified? Like, and people refusing to do that. Or at the same time, even if you are stepping in the rim and you letting it be known, like, nah, you did this to me, you know. And once again, I don't know the situation, but it kind of sounds, if I'm just being honest, I'm gonna be all the way real. If I'm keeping in Milwaukee, this my gravitation with the observation. If I'm keeping in Milwaukee, it kind of sounds like BS. It's like, it sounds like, you know how everybody say like the hate, the Drake hate train? It sounds like that's what y'all doing as far as with the Diddy claims. It's like that every other week. Like, bro, it's too many claims like just popping up. Oh, Druski and Beckham in there was like, and I'm not just saying, I know a lot of people just say that, bro, because, you know, we rock with them more, we know them more because of their status. I understand that too. But at the same time, it's not adding up. The stuff that I've heard, okay, you said the claims already, okay, but I need to know more information. But to go back what I was saying as far as with the DJ Envy saying that they will still be doing that when he was talking to Charlamagne the God. Yes, they still will be doing that, because what I've come to find out, even with the Bill Cosby situation, bro, just because you settle, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're guilty. Once again, just because you settle, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're guilty. So if I'm knowing that, first of all, going to court back and forth, and I guess Charlamagne said, you know, it costs money, or DJ Envy, one of them saying like, hey, well, you know, it costs money to go to court, but they're not paying nothing. But check this out. That's a win situation. If I'm taking a famous person to court, right, and they're getting tired of going back to court, even though nothing's coming out of my pocket, whether I settle or whether I lose the case, it's not doing nothing for me. You get what I'm saying? But to the other party, which is who the celebrity is or whoever the person is doing something to them as far as stress and as far as money. I'm running it up. And, you know, sometimes people just pay, like I say, hey, man, can we stop this story from going a little bit further? Even though it's BS. You know what I'm saying? A lot of celebrities have done this before, famous people, or just people just that got money just in general. You know, that's a public figure. That's a lot of them. Like I say, Bill Cosby, letting it be known, like, bro, and he admitted his cases, you feel me, from 2004. It was one case, like, bro, that never happened. But he just got tired of paying. What she want? All right, send that. Like, it was nothing. It was like, basically like, bro, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just paid that on a last bill a last birthday party not too long ago that I had for one of my friends. So that's what she want? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's shut it up. So that's why I say with DJ Envy, I kind of agree with him, opposing to Charlamagne, saying, man, if people knew that, check this out, bro, you're not going to get nothing and you lose money just making these allegations, if they're not true. Once again, you know what I'm saying? If it's not true, if people understood that, they would stop. Nah, bro. DJ Envy he's right. I'm with him on this because, bro, you're not losing anything. Like I said, and depending on the celebrity or depending on the person that you're working with, bro, you can get them sell it out for, bro, you can say, okay, I won 11 million. Even if you walked away with 50,000, that's a win for you. Let's keep it a buck. That's a win for you. You didn't have to pay the lawyers nothing, you feel me? I don't know if that's pro bono or what. I'm not really on my legal system like that, but I don't know if they settled after the verdict or whatever the case may be, where you got to pay, or I don't know. But what I'm saying is, if you didn't have to come out the pocket, you suing for 11 million, and then you end up settling for 50. Most celebrities gonna look at it, or people that's looking at it like, oh, bro, that wasn't nothing. But if I didn't have that 50,000, you know what I'm saying, before to start with, that's a W for me. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know in the comments below, man. I'm gravitating with the observation. I'm not saying it right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. Like I say, once again, man, prayers out to Odell, Beckham, you feel me, Jr., and Druski, man. Like, hey, I hope this is all BS and, it fall by the wayside. But let me know in the comments below. Grab.